So this is another mental bind that I've put Faye in. We just got back from the forest access road, and I am now at Jimmy's logging road, which is the road that I originally started taking her off the property. The trail is much softer, it's not so rocky. So now she was thinking we're going home. And when I walked past home, she started zigzagging. I was just leading her on the road because she was not acting safe. And so now we're coming down Jimmy's road again. And that puts her in the mental bind of she thought she was going home. And now we're not. And she's actually doing really well. She feels nice and loose. She's not doing too much looking behind her. You know, she is turning around and looking, but she's not, zigzagging along the trail like she has in the past, like that. See, now she's starting to do the zig-zaggy thing. So these mental binds that I put her in are designed to cause some mild anxiety and have her work through it. It's like if you see a therapist, it's like cognitive behavior therapy, where you put yourself in positions that make you feel uncomfortable and then work through it. I mean, at least that's the cognitive behavior therapy that I don't want to get too close to that scrap metal there. It's the cognitive behavior therapy stuff that I have done for my own anxiety is, you put yourself in a controllable situation that is anxiety producing, and then it helps you work through it. So I'm sort of adapting those sorts of things for her, and that's what I've done here, bringing her out to this logging road. So to distinguish between the two roads, this is called Jimmy's Road, and there's my 1 hour timer. This is called Jimmy's Road, and the other road is the forest access road. Easy. Okay, this is why you don't text and ride an anxious horse. So now I gotta get off. Okay, so I mounted back up again, and unfortunately, I didn't start the camera when I mounted. I had her pointed away from home, and I got up. She didn't offer to turn around. She stood nice and still, and then moved forward quietly when I asked her to. So that's a really nice change. Okay, let's see if I can bring her back to her working off of her rear coming down here. That's better. That feels better. Good. Okay, that was a nice little exercise. Easy. Easy. That was nice. Good girl. That felt really good. She wasn't scrambling. She was nice and smooth and relaxed. No, you're gonna come through here, sweetheart. Nope. Nope. Good girl. That hand gallop was the first hand gallop that felt controlled. So I've hand galloped her along here before. And if you remember the first time I did that, it was a real dance. Afterwards, there was some crow hopping and little mini rearing and some spinning. But this one was, she stretched out, she was loose, and then as soon as I asked her to come back, because I didn't want her spooking at the truck, she came right back down. So I'm really pleased with that. Easy. Okay, so if you remember, this is the last place that I let her hand gallop up on my previous ride. And she got all dancy and thought that she was going to go. But now she's standing nice. I mean, she's ready to go again, but she just out of the blue, when I blocked her, offered to stand still instead, which is a default that I want her to fall back on. So for example, with my dogs, if they want something, anything, to go outside, to be pet, to have a drink of water, to get a treat, whatever, they sit first. So they'll ask for something by sitting. And that's their default behavior. So for her, I want her default behavior when she's unsure of something to just stand. Now I'm going to ask for a walk. Hopefully she doesn't get too tense and explosive. And we've been going over rocky terrain today, so she's a little tender. And that will slow her down some. So the reason I'm petting her right now is because I'm easing off on the reins. I want her to understand that just because I'm easing off on rein pressure doesn't mean go forward. Woo. Good girl, get this deer fly. Stand. Good girl. Easy, easy. This was a really good ride. It was my first proper trail ride on her, if you don't count the test ride. Easy. Easy. I hear a car coming, so we're gonna wait. Now I think that little fit was because I'm asking her to stand here. I don't think that it was because of the car. Let's see. I would like to get that leaf off your face, but every time I move forward to do it, you freak out.